Hi guys, Rob here, and today I just wanted to give you an update on how this quarantine lockdown is going here in Cebu, or in Mandawi in my case. Basically the workers here are living in-house. They don't actually go home, so they stay in the hotel just for their safety and actually for my safety as well. The hotel does also do laundry, so I've been able to get laundry done because there's no laundry shops around that are open in my area anyway. So I've been able to check out things out in the street more, so I'm going to update you on that. I've also changed room, which I'll show you in a sec. So I've transferred from the deluxe room to the standard room. The standard room has a window with a view to the outside, so you can get some natural lighting. Unfortunately the view isn't perfect. It has some bars which gives that prison feel, which is ironic because of the position I'm in at the moment. And there's a hotel awning which covers nearly a third of the view. But anyway, I do get some natural light, and that's a godsend for me. It just increases my mood, just makes me feel a lot better having that natural light compared to the other room. And you can see it's a bit covered with the hotel's awning here, so not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And I prefer to have some natural light than none. Outside you can see the Bay Hotel, I think you can see there, the Bay Hotel, and then across over here is the top of Parkmore, which has got the supermarket, and there's a couple of restaurants which I'm going to show you in a sec. So this is a standard room. It's pretty average. It's smaller than the deluxe room and doesn't have the work desk. But for me during this lockdown, it's good enough for me, and it's just under 2,000 peso a night. So I try and keep my trips to the supermarket to a minimum. I've got a little bar fridge here, so I just buy some fruits when I can, apples and pineapple and other fruits and drinks if needed. As well as that, I pick up some knickknacks, so nuts to give me some protein, obviously bananas I don't put in the fridge, I found some alcohol, and I've just got some bread, some wholemeal bread, or whole wheat bread actually. Just something healthy to mix in with what I eat at the restaurant. So being stuck in this room, I've taken to doing some exercises such as push-ups and burpees. So one of my exercises is climbing up these steps. There's 3 levels here, so it helps out a little bit, getting some exercise done. This is the total number of cases in the Philippines in total, and the more concerning number is the amount of deaths. It's higher than the recovery rate of 144. This was as per the 4th of April. And this is on the 6th, and you can see that the cases are still increasing. On the positive side, where I am, in central Visayas, the amount of cases is pretty low, although I take this with a grain of salt, as I don't know how thorough they are here. Cases may be underreported. Today I went to the supermarket and they refused entry for me because they said I needed one of these quarantine passes, which I'd previously spoken to the police station and said I didn't need. Anyway, I went back to the police station. They told me to go back to the hotel and check with them, which I have, and the hotel has written me up a certification to try entry into this, so I'm going to try and enter via this. So I was able to get into the supermarket with this. It was a different guard and he didn't even look at the paper, so it seemed like really a bit of waste of time. The supermarket was noticeably busier this time, as from my previous video I made, as more people were starting to come back and shop. Okay, so I've survived my first week of this lockdown in Cebu. 1 week of eating rice every day for breakfast is a record for me. I've got another 3 weeks of it. So the coffee is from a machine and it's really sweet, but this is the only coffee that I can really get, so you've got to drink what you can get. So I walked to the Bay Hotel to see if it was open, as it is a good hotel. You can see my review of the hotel in my channel if you want to see further information. I did find a coffee shop. Yes, a coffee, a real coffee. So I'm just checking out the Bay Hotel. It's actually closed, but the coffee shop in the front is open, so you can actually get a coffee that's not one of those sweet candy tasting ones you get from those automatic machines. It's actually done by a human. So this is one restaurant that's open. It sells Filipino dishes. So this restaurant's open from 11 AM until 8 PM, takeaway only. So this is the second restaurant that's open that I can walk to. It's David's Tea House, which is Chinese cuisine. So Panda's like Grab, it's like Uber Eats. So these food delivery companies are still operating. I'll show you more of this later on in the video. So the Jollibee behind me is open for driving as well as takeout. So this was the only fast food place open in Parkmore. The other restaurant here at Parkmore that's open is Inasal, which is open from 11 till 7 PM for takeout only. ATMs at Parkmore were still working. Normally this would be full of jeepneys and people. Nothing. It's crazy. It's just symbolic of this whole crisis in Cebu. So for health, just a couple of minutes walk away from my hotel is Rose Pharmacy there, and a few hundred meters down the road is a private hospital. So having a private hospital so close is a bit reassuring, except obviously when you look at the virus death rates in the Philippines. But as you can see in the area, it's okay for my needs. Everything's in walking distance. So I'm just using Grab to order some Korean food, see how it works during this lockdown. So the Grab app is really easy to use. You just scroll through the list of restaurants. I was really craving some Korean as I can't get any of this at the hotel restaurant or the restaurants around. So on the app, most of the places you can order from are McDonald's, pizza places, KFC, Jollibee, and a few others. So for food here, I've got lots of choices, so I'm not struggling at all. So guys, we can survive this. Take care out there, and I'll catch you next time.